The Monsters Playbook is an adventure podcast for grown-ups. It contains violence and profanity and deals with adult themes that may be uncomfortable for some listeners. Specific content warnings can be found in the episode's show notes. Listener discretion is advised.
Our camera pans through Ashford Hollow's All Hallows Eve Festival in full swing. Strings of orange and purple lights sway over cobblestone streets. Kids in sheet ghosts, cowboy hats, and cat costumes dart between booths, clutching pillowcases full of candy. The air smells like kettle corn, hay, and bonfires. A street magician entertains a small crowd by pulling a real raven from his hat. And we see each of our PCs downtown. Could I get you guys to describe what your character is wearing, also name, playbook, and what they might be doing here at the festival?
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren. I'm from here, the Monsters Playbook, and today I am going to be playing Fred Whitlocke. I am from the UK, originally from London, but I moved here. I am playing the Changeling playbook. Pronouns are she, her, in case you're wondering. Because she's the Changeling, she obviously has a very different look naturally, but when you look at her now as she's kind of strolling up to this fair, she has kind of like a vampy look going on. She's doing her best impersonation of Lily Munster as she can. So she's got like this black dress on and a black wig with a sort of streak of white through it, and some heavier makeup, which is definitely not her vibe normally. She's normally very meek, long black hair and blue eyes, and she's just really excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Jess, she, her, and I am playing Kitty Devereaux, the gumshoe. She is a junior in high school, middling height, got kind of bobbed brown hair, and she is at the festival dressed as the most kind of bewitched version from the 50s of a witch. Big pointy hat, definitely borrowed like some evening gown from like her mom's closet from like 20 years ago. It's, tucked and pinned, so it looks a little bit more modern. And she is keeping an eye out for everyone around her friends, see if she can spot anything interesting going on.
As you're panning down the street, you see a very flustered and maybe a little bit angry looking Agnes Quimble. I'm Alex Garamoni, and I'll be playing Agnes Quimble today. Agnes is in what I would call an aggressively DIY'd Mothman Halloween costume. There are big old like ostrich plumes on top of her head, like as the little antennae, and the red glasses, and then like the shirt she has on has sort of like spray painted sort of an abs situation on the Mothman, and you're like, whoa, what is this handsome Mothman? Well, she's clearly dressed as Mothman, which is rumored to be appearing in the next Bound by Beasts book. Yes. And Bound by Beasts, of course, is her favorite series of erotic and paranormal romance books, and she's an aggressive high-level fan, and that's why I'm playing the expert, where I've learned all I need to know about monsters from these beautiful books. And she's sort of stomping like away from like some younger kids were saying like, oh, look at the butterfly, and she's kind of frustrated about that a little bit, I think, because there's some muttering of like Philistines, or like they don't get it, like that kind of level. But yeah, she's kind of a mousy girl, definitely marches to the beat of her own drum, but that's kind of how she likes it, and she carries on that way, and she knows who she is. So that's Agnes.
I'm Tori, pronouns she, her, and I will be playing Eloise, aka Lou Arden, with the Celebrity Playbook. And Lou, as per usual, showing up late to the group. And Alexa, set my light to red. She comes down the street, just kind of, I think you see fog. Is she holding a personal fog machine? Yeah, that makes sense. That seems about right. You see this sort of 5'10" figure coming forward in a black suit, maybe she looks like she has a gun. And as she gets closer, you see she's got a John Wick vibe going on, trying to get a little bit of practice, trying to look for dramatic and serious roles and break out of her local celebrity of breakfast and snack food commercials. Strolls up.
So we see all of our characters in their outfits. Am I correct to presume that you're all kind of coming together and hanging out at the festival? Because you're all mostly friends, I assume.
Yeah, I think collectively we're all in like a kind of friend group. Some of us closer than others. Some of us frenemies, maybe. But yeah, we're all here to hang out at the fair.
Awesome. There is a whole bunch of different booths and events and things that you guys have been doing here at the fair. There is a pumpkin carving pavilion. There's a stand that sells caramel apples and kettle corn. There's a cider and ale booth. But now it comes to the final event, the midnight chime. A crowd gathers near the church bell, where the Pumpkin Queen, a teenager wearing a crown made of a wreath of tiny carved pumpkins, waves from an overly decorated stage. The crowd cheers and waves back to the Pumpkin Queen. The crowd begins to count along to the chimes. Chime 1, chime 2, 3, 4, chime 12. People clap and start dispersing. But then chime 13. This chime is different. Lower, heavier. It rattles the leaves in the trees. The crowd falls silent. Jack-o'-lantern candles sputter out. And the Pumpkin Queen is gone. A sudden wind blows, the scent of burnt sage, and all you hear, just for a second, is the faint sound of someone laughing from somewhere high in the bell tower.
Did they change it this year?
I'm not really sure what's the standard, but that looked odd to me.
Usually there's clapping and then there's, more food.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm curious if this is sort of like a crossover with the theater program, because I know they've been messing with some trapdoors and stuff.
Pyrotechnics, sure. Yeah.
Very intense.
How do you add a toll?
That's a good question. Perhaps there's like somebody up there that just like swinging it back and forth. I'm not really quite sure. That was odd.
Can I look around and see like a vibe check? Like, were people expecting this girl to disappear? Was this part of it? Or does this seem like we're feeling freaked out a little bit?
It's definitely a mixture of all the above. There are some kids and younger, like the younger crowd that's kind of like, oh, that was really cool. And like, kind of clapping, but some parents are definitely, and the adults are definitely doing that, like kind of looking around, nervous. That was supposed to happen, right? You see the town sheriff. He's kind of like taken aback, but kind of shrugs. So you kind of get a mixture from the crowd. Like, this is weird. It's never happened. This has never happened before. This is not a traditional, usual thing.
Do you think like maybe it's like a mystery? Like, where did she go? And if we like find her, we'll get like a prize.
That would be so fun.
The PR for this was horrendous if that's the case. You should prep people for that if you want to come in with like a character packet or instructions. What else do you expect?
You know what? Let me check with my connections, and I'm going to take out my cell phone and I'm going to call a contact in my phone whose name is Pete, but with like 6 E's and then a little police car emoji.
Yes.
And I'm going to call my brother Pete, also known as Deputy Pete Devereaux.
Yeah. Your phone rings a couple of times, and before like the one right before it's supposed to go to voicemail, your brother answers.
Kitty, what is it right now? I'm kind of busy. I'm working.
Okay, I know, but you're doing the kind of working that's more like getting to attend a festival and also get paid at the same time. So I think you can answer my questions. Was that supposed to happen? Are you here? Are you in the crowd?
Well, yeah. You know that I'm scheduled to watch over the festival and make sure that, no kids put any firecrackers in any pumpkins, stuff like that, if you remember from last year.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
So, we're not gonna dig this back up. What, Kitty? What's up?
Well, the pumpkin queen disappeared. Are you I feel like they usually clear that with people if they're gonna do some sort of big disappearing act. Was she supposed to disappear?
Roll manipulate someone.
First roll of the night. First roll of the night. Bam, bam.
Unfortunately, I fear I'm going to introduce you guys once again to the power of playing with a member of the Shrimp and Crits cast.
Yay.
And I did. That was a 4 on the dice. Let me see. I'm pretty charming.
Don't you have pretty good charm? Yeah.
I get pretty good charm. I got 3 charm, so it is a 7.
Hey.
Okay.
Mixed success.
Yeah, I'll take it.
They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now.
Yeah, you definitely called your brother.
If you tell me, I will. Well, this is going to be a big deal for me, okay? And I need you to know this is a big deal for me. I will tell you where they're stashing the fireworks.
It's a good one.
Okay, so no, that's not supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen. I'm waving to all of my friends. Not supposed to happen.
Why don't you just put him on speaker?
Oh, right.
I need you to keep this between you and me, Kitty, okay?
Is this your hot brother?
Don't tell anybody else about how the Pumpkin Queen was not supposed to disappear and that I'm looking for her, okay? So if you find out any information, you come straight to me. Don't go investigating it on yourself or with your friends. I know how you guys like to get in mischief, but...
We don't.
What was that?
I kind of sneezed. I got a little hay fever.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot of hay bales. They overdid it this year on the hay bales.
It's a lot.
But, yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm about to go check out the stage, so, yeah.
Okay, between you and me, totally won't get involved. They hid the fireworks underneath. There's a loose board underneath the gazebo. On the stairs to the gazebo, if you just kind of pull up one of the loose boards, that's where they stashed the fireworks this year. Honestly, I feel like I'm giving you a lot.
No, yeah, I appreciate that. Don't want a repeat of last year. I'm going to go check that out. If I don't find the fireworks there, though, Kitty.
Okay, thank you so much. Love you. Bye. Okay, so that wasn't supposed to happen at all.
Right.
So we have a missing person?
Apparently. That seems scary.
It doesn't seem like everyone's really picked up on the fact that this is a missing person thing yet. So maybe we should use that to our advantage and try to figure out where she is or if this is real or what's going on.
Oh my God, it reminds me of one of those books that you were telling me about, Agnes. Where there's a girl that went missing that one time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think you have to be a little more specific.
Yes. That in Passion for the Phantom. Oh, yes. Yes. And it was it was the Phantom of the Opera spinoff of the Bound by Beasts series. Yes. The Phantom wound up stealing her away and hiding her beneath the stage.
Somehow less problematic than the source work, though. I was really impressed.
Yeah, he asked first. There's a whole scene where he asks if it's okay.
Yeah.
And
Consent's important.
It's deeply erotic.
As consent always is.
As it always is. All right, we gotta get a look at this stage. Agnes is gonna so casually sort of sidle her way up to the stage and look at, around, or near the spot where the queen was, where she had been.
Cool. Yeah. Because there's so many festivities going on, nobody pays attention to you guys going up to the stage. You find the Pumpkin Queen's crown lying on the stage. It's smashed to pieces. The pumpkin bits are burned.
Was the pumpkin crown made of pumpkin?
Parts of real pumpkin on it. Yeah.
Like real ass pumpkin.
Yeah.
Was it dried out or was it fresh?
Was it a wet pumpkin?
God, that would gotta smell awful.
Lou, this is why you didn't compete.
Yeah, no, I would never. Do you know how long and how expensive it takes to get my hair to look like this?
Yeah, absolutely. No shot.
So the stage is overly decorated. Somebody went to town from the dollar store in Party City and it looks like Autumn threw up on this stage. There are fake pumpkins, there are real pumpkins. There's the crunchy obviously fake like autumn leaves, even though there's a bunch of regular leaves you could get and stuff. Could I have you investigate a mystery?
Agnes, you could have decorated this so much better.
I feel like Agnes is the queen of vibes.
So good at vibes. I'm wicked smart. I'm super sharp, actually. So I got a 7 + 3, which is a 10.
Nice.
Cool. So if you would like, you can ask 2 questions. And if you want, I can read the questions that you can ask, although I'm free to answer pretty much whatever. We don't follow the rules here.
Yeah, whatever you reasonably could guess.
Yeah. For investigative mystery, the questions that are offered as like examples here on the Monsters Playbook. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
So I think I'm going to go with Agnes is going to first try to figure out what happened here. And then with that information, I'm going to scope through my mind palace with all the different monsters that I've read about kissing and figure out what sort of creature it is too. So those are going to be my 2 questions is number 1, what happened here? And number 2, what sort of creature is it?
I love that Agnes immediately went to creature. It's not like a human man.
It's not a human. It never is a human.
Never. No, I mean, this girl's been like since 3rd grade having like UFO sightings, like it's a ghost, everything to her. She's like been ready for it to be a creature.
Yeah. I can easily answer what kind of creature it is. And because you are such an expert on cryptids and whatnot because of your book series, the fandom book series that you love, the creature is a ghost witch.
Oh.
And then I'm so sorry. Remind me of the other question you asked.
What happened here?
So I'm going to give you a little extra. Well, I mean, I still will. So you can see that there on the ground where the Pumpkin Queen had stood is an arrangement of autumn leaves in a perfect spiral. Her soul has been taken.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. So is there any sign of body besides the crown? It's just the crown. That's all.
Yep. She's completely gone.
Girls, I hate to say this. You know I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it.
You're going to love to say this.
Ghost witch is a ghost witch. It's a witch who's a ghost witch.
You love saying this. You're loving this.
Oh, that's a thing that exists. Okay.
I think so, based on my extensive research into the world that you all seem to be blind to.
Right. Totally blind. Never experienced anything supernatural in my life.
Mm-hmm,
This is gobsmacking.
Yeah, you got to open your heart to that, and that's when it really will get you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a minute to open my heart really quick. But then also, I have something. One of my gumshoe moves is occult confidential.
Okay, tell me about it.
The first time in each mystery you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon in action, you may ask 1 question from the investigative mystery list.
Ooh.
Would that be just attack it? Like, if there was one that you didn't get to ask, Agnes, is there a 3rd one that we want to ask?
Where to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking between where did it go and what can hurt it.
Yeah, I assumed it went to the tower because we heard a cackle, but it might be helpful to ask where did it go to just really confirm.
I like it.
Where did it go?
Yeah, I think I'll just crouch down with Agnes and go, my heart feels pretty open pretty fast. Definitely has nothing to do with whether or not I've experienced supernatural previously, because obviously I haven't. But I think I might see something and try and like look for where if there's tracks or traces or people looking like confused somewhere else off in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Where did it go? I'm going to say that it has gone to the caramel apple and kettle corn stand.
That's pretty sticky over here.
It's hungry. It just wants a little nibble.
Do you see the disturbance in the path over there?
Yeah.
Like you might be onto something.
You're the expert. It's consistent?
That's ghost witch ectoplasm for sure. That's ghost witch stuff.
Okay. Let's go ask some questions in a way that totally doesn't mean we're getting involved or doing my brother's job for him.
We're just observers. That's, of course.
We're just engaging with the booths.
And Kitty, I also, because you're so in tune to paying attention to like tracks and taking a little bit of a finer tune in a gumshoe kind of way, you also notice that there's a number of jack-o'-lanterns on the stage that look like they're weeping black waxy tears.
Hey, Agnes, is there like a ghost witch side effect that's just messing up jack-o'-lanterns?
I mean, I haven't been on the Ghost Wikipedia in a minute, but I can do a quick search. I'm like pulling out my phone, like looking up like pumpkin side effect. Ghost witch.
Do you have a type of move like, what is it, like not net friends, but was it dragon?
Dark past. When you trawl through your memories for something relevant to the case at hand, roll plus weird.
Yeah, I like that. Roll plus weird.
Nice, good, because I'm really weird.
I like that. I like flavoring it that way.
That's a 10 plus 3, 13.
Whoa, nice.
Hell yeah.
What does the move say on a 10 plus?
On a 10 plus, ask the keeper 2 questions from the list below. So the questions I could ask are, when I dealt with this creature, one of its kind, what did I learn? What kind of black magic do I know that could help here? Do I know anyone who might be behind this, or who do I know who could help us right now?
Okay.
So I get 2 of those. I think the first one is, you know, there clearly was ghost witchery in the Bound by Beasts franchise, but maybe it's an older book, so I'm trying to trawl back to remember what her deal was. So when I dealt with this creature, when the character dealt with this creature or one of its kind, what did I learn?
It's going to sound weird, but like a ghost witch is not a natural phenomenon. Usually what a ghost witch is some sort of witch that was sealed away and their curse or the protection has been broken.
Oh, so she's a bad bitch then. Like she's and not like in a fun way, like she gonna get us kind of way.
Yeah, not in a romantic smutty find you and
all right. So not in the book. The ghost witch was terrorizing the lovers. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. And then let's do, what black magic do I know that could help here? Or maybe is this black magic that the pumpkins, are they some sort of witch magic or black magic, or is there any knowledge to that?
I think that you may need to either do more research or find somebody who knows more.
Well, then could I swap it to the who do I know who could help us right now?
Yeah. Somebody who might be able to help you would be your Aunt Clara.
Girls, I'm out of my depth immediately.
Love a self-aware queen.
You know I say it every time we need something. Let's go to my aunt. Yeah, let's check her. Let's check in with her and see what she's doing. I know she said she was going to be here. There's a booth for the Historical Society somewhere here at the festival. So.
Mm-hmm.
While Agnes and whoever else is with Agnes goes to do that, I think Fred is actually maybe going to try to slip away discreetly, just like into the background, and so that she can get away from their prying eyes, and she's going to try to do something without them seeing because she does not want them to see her doing this.
Can I help you with that? Because I know your secret. Can you give me the signal and I'll like...
Ooh,
yeah, I think I saw it over that way.
Yeah, I would love for your help.
Yeah, I'm definitely, Lauren, going to have you roll act under pressure.
Which I'm awful at, so this is going to go well.
And Jess, you can roll help out.
Right, I rolled a 7 minus 1, so I have a 6.
Okay, let me roll help out real quick. Tragically, it is plus cool, and I am only 1 cool.
It's going great.
Oh, yeah?
It's going really good. That's a 4 total.
Oh, yeah. Everybody notices that I've slunk away.
Yep.
Why is everyone acting so weird?
Fred is like trying to break away from you guys as you're trying to move forward.
I think Agnes thinks she's just like confused because she's the newest one in town. So Agnes like loops her arm with her. And this way.
No,
she's over here. She's over here. Don't worry, I got you.
My stomach is kettle corn. Bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom.
Do you want us to go with you?
I mean, yeah.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, we can go with you.
We don't need to do that.
Girls always have to go together.
Yeah.
It's weird that you want to go by yourself.
It's gonna be bad, you guys. You guys probably don't want to come with
I'll
us.
just keep flushing the stall next to you so no one else can hear what's happening. I'm a good friend. Don't worry, I got you.
That's so considerate of you.
I'll go wash my hands for like 10 minutes.
We got you.
That's so kind. Okay, sure. Let's go, ladies.
Kitty's just helplessly in the background like, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's fine.
So unfortunately, the only like bathrooms here are porta potties. So there's like one very large handicap one, and then there's two regular smaller ones. One of them definitely smells horrible.
Yeah. I guess this is so bad. I guess Fred will go in because at this point she's just committed to the bit.
And also, Kitty and Fred remember to mark experience because you failed. So what are you?
I don't even know if it'll work in here, and if it does, I'm concerned. I was going to try to indulge in some fairy gossip, which I don't.
You gotta talk to a shitter fairy, bro.
Oh, I love this.
Those are in the next book that's coming out really soon.
And they're horrible.
I'm going to attract some horrible creatures in here, I think. But yeah, I guess I'll try, because that sounds hilarious.
So what does that look like?
Fairy gossip. You can communicate with local spirits and mystical creatures. When you investigate a mystery by questioning these beings, you may roll plus weird and ask the following questions as well as the usual ones. So I can ask if there's anything affecting the supernatural area, how long has blank been in the area, and when did this first arrive? And then whatever regular questions we want to ask.
Cool. I'm guessing you're rolling weird.
Yeah, I roll weird for it.
Good luck.
Oh, okay. Much better. 11.
Ooh.
How many questions do you get since you rolled like a...
I rolled an 11. I just get
11.
2. It's just to investigate a mystery. I guess I'm curious. The one that I'm interested about is like, when did this thing first arrive? Like, did it just arrive like just at that like 13th chime? Like, has it been in wait? Like, when did this, whatever this malevolent spirit is, arrive? Or has it been here a long time?
So... Your girlfriends are...
Yeah, you guys hear from the outside. I'm just like asking these like weird questions, which, by the way, when she's like doing this fairy gossip, I think her voice goes like weirdly demonic. And so it just sounds awful coming from like the toilet. She's like, when did it first arrive?
Whatever you got to do.
And you're just like, what is going on in there?
Yeah, so your girlfriends are standing a little bit off from like the porta potty and scrolling on phones or chit-chatting, whatever, and you're standing in this small porta potty. There's definitely some graffiti on like the toilet seat, and there's a like bubbling, sloshing sound coming from the toilet.
I have regret.
The bubbling, sloshing sounds. That's telltale sign of a shitter fairy, baby.
Oh no.
So a clump of like toilet paper and poop and like the blue liquid that is in the like septic tank of the porta potty,
listeners. I'm so sorry.
Sticks its head up and out of the toilet seat hole. And although it is an amalgamation of everything that is in that toilet, like including like poorly digested popcorn, is just like this weird snake, and it has candy corn as like the fangs, and then has a caramel apple stick like sticking out of its head, almost like a twirly like piece of hair, and pops up and she's like, hi.
Meeting someone and going,
Yes, hello. Could you tell me how long this ghost witch has been here? Please.
Oh, well, the whispers in the tank is that
The whispers in the tanks.
What else is the tank whispering about?
It's been here like for hundreds and hundreds of years. But tonight's the first time that we've ever seen it.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. I think I have one more question. I think that's how this works.
Oh, you never anybody coming and chatting with me.
What was that?
I usually don't have anyone coming here and chatting with me.
Probably for a good reason. She's like plugging her nose. Okay.
Do I really smell that bad?
Yeah, pretty foul.
You're being a bully right now. You're really being a bully right now.
He's helping you out.
But I really appreciate what you're offering. Okay. I think I'll just ask what's being concealed here, I guess, is kind of a general one.
I feel like that one's always a tough question to like answer.
Phrased another way, what are we missing?
Would you mind handing me some of that some toilet paper? I need a little bit more cushion down here.
Sure.
Very much appreciated. So, you know, it's the first time that we've seen this creature, this type of creature here. But it's weird that it had happened now. Like, she's been here this whole time, and why now? Something must have broke the bond or the curse that kept her asleep and inactive. But now that she's out, who knows what she's gonna do to little poops like me.
Did you say little poops like
Justice for Shitter Fairy, actually. Now I feel bad.
Okay. I'm so sorry that you've been so mistreated. Do you have a specific year? You said hundreds of years. Is there like a specific timeline in there that might help narrow it down to get you justice?
Well, I've only been here for about a couple of hours. But the gossip from the other tanks is that there's a great library here that has an archive of information.
Okay, all right, wonderful. Archive of information. Thank you. Do you have a name, little thing?
You know, nobody's ever asked me that. Nobody ever gives me a name besides, you know, a loaf or Deuce. You know, I kind of like the name Deuce.
Okay.
You can call me Deuce.
I love Deuce.
Oh, right, Deuce. It's been a pleasure. I don't know. I just stuck up my hand as if I was going to shake his hand.
He's gonna like...
No.
Fred, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, just checking.
It must be going really bad.
A like little like snake tail kind of hand pop like comes up out as if to shake your hand like it looked like you were going to do. Oh, are we shaking hands?
No, it was just a reflex. I was going to fix my hair. Thank you so much, Deuce. It's been an honor and a privilege. Please have a good rest of the festival. Thank you so much. You've been so wonderful. Good night.
Feel free to use some of the free hand sanitizer.
Oh, yes, absolutely. She like bathes in it.
And he's just like, goodbye. And
Yeah. I don't look forward to editing that scene. I'm gonna get out of the bathroom and just act as if nothing happened.
Sounded successful. Okay.
You feel better?
Feeling much better, thank you. Yes, let's go talk to your aunt, shall we, Agnes?
And to be clear, I'm not holding your hand anymore because now I'm afraid of what dark things happen.
Fred, it's okay. You know what they say, the old proverb, hot girls have IBS, so I understand.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
The white streak in the hair is really working for you, I think.
Thank you.
This is the look.
I thought it was fun, something a little bit outside of the norm. But, all right, anyways, to your aunt.
Yeah, we're heading to Clara.
yes, Clara, she has a table that, like, those old, is it rattan tables like that I feel like your grandparents had that like
The like woven-y.
Yeah, it's so hard to like open the legs because they're like they still keep them and they swear on them and might have been a wedding present. Who knows? She is one of those little tables and there's a stack of books. There are some laminated blueprints of the town from past all of these years, and you can see the different changes and the added buildings, etc. To give you a picture, I know I didn't say anything about Pete. I mean, if you see him, I'll give a description. Clara Rowan, she is Agnes's aunt, and she has an office and archive in the Ashford Hollows library. Also doubles as Agnes's haven. She has glasses, round face, brown pixie cut, kind of almost Nina Dobrev from Vampire Diaries kind of look, but she is dressed as a plague doctor at the festival. Oh, and she's also the town historian.
As we rock up, I think Agnes is obsessed with her aunt's costume and her look, and I think that a lot of other people might be giving her a wide berth, but Agnes is
there's nobody at her
beeline
table.
Over. Aunt Clara, can we chat for a moment?
Oh, hey, hold on a second. And she like lifts up the plague mask. Oh, hi.
Yeah, hey, she made that herself, by the way. She took it.
That's so
took a
really
little course.
impressive.
Yeah.
Thank you. I actually like looked online for what they actually used and how it was made and stitched and punched all of the holes in it. Agnes helped
God,
me.
I love historical accuracy. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
How are you girls enjoying the festival?
So fun.
So cool.
I'm
And normal.
feeling great.
Oh, that's awesome. Have you guys carved any pumpkins yet? I haven't gotten over there myself, but I really want to.
You know what? That's funny you should bring that up. You see, we were over by the stage.
Okay.
And I don't know if you heard the tolls. Well, we had that 1 through 12, traditional toll. And then there was kind of a weird noise, kind of a little bit of a kerfuffle. And now
usually there's 12. I wonder if Father Hartley like changed it up for some reason this year.
Aunt Claire, can I be real with you?
Oh, of course, always.
You've heard it from me before. You've heard me say it before, but this time I think I'm really, really sure of it.
Agnes.
There's a ghost witch here.
Okay, I'll go along with you. Why do you think there's a ghost witch here?
Because there's a ghost witch. I'm gonna explain for her the whole disappearing act and blah blah blah, and then I'm explaining the weird pumpkins on stage and the smoking pumpkin gut crown, all that good stuff.
I've got pictures on my phone, just scrolling through it.
Okay, that is very strange. And nobody has seen the Pumpkin Queen? I mean, I've been at my booth all night, so I haven't been able to see much of anybody if they don't come by the table.
What is the name of the girl who won the Pumpkin Queen?
Her name is Harper.
Harper. Have you ever known Harper not to be parading about the entire, festivities and be crowing about her accomplishments? Have you ever known that girl to be a quiet winner?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't know Harper. She's never come to the library.
Yeah.
I only often see you or sometimes your friends.
Lou, earlier while everyone was investigating, sent a text to Harper to see if there's any sort of response. Can I check and see if there is anything?
Your text message doesn't go through.
Ooh.
Oh, weird.
Like the phone number doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, guys. Okay, so she's had the same number since middle school. So this is weird that it's out of service.
That's really strange.
Aunt Claire, do you know of any place we could get more information about this? If there was historically some sort of ghost witch in our town, do you know anything about that?
Well, yeah. Of course. I mean, there is, your library at in my office and all of the archives that are there in my office. I am Ashford Hollow's a town archive.
Yes, I'm thinking perhaps there's something that happened a few hundred years ago with something in this area that we could look into. Is there archives?
Hundreds of years ago. Yeah, many folders and books, and actually, there might be a book in my office that might be of help.
Oh, great. Because if we like typed in or like would you look up G or W or like ghost witch or witch comma ghost?
Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does the Dewey Decimal do ghost witch?
Well, I don't know if there's a copy of this book online, but I have the book in my office. So, I mean, I don't know if I can leave my booth right now, but Agnes, you have a key to the library and, you can come and go as you please.
All right. So we'll check out. What's the book name? The book in your office?
I believe it's something with like...
Or like what color is it? Or the what
color? I mean, I can't remember the full name, but something about like toll... Toll.
Bell toll?
Like a
Toll of the bell.
Tolling of a bell, maybe?
Solving it.
Yeah. You said what kind of creature or person did you say you thought it was?
I think you heard me say ghost witch, Clara.
Witch. I think it was the witch's toll or the witch's toll.
The witch's toll.
Yes. Also, Agnes, when you're there, can you make sure that there's food in the bowl for the cat there?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Even though I'm allergic.
Yeah, but he loves you so much.
I know, but I just, like, sinuses can't take it.
Oh, did you take your Allegra?
I took
I mean,
it.
There's also so much hay
You know, it makes me
here.
sleepy, and I don't like it.
You're supposed to get the non-drowsy kind.
Sometimes I'm not looking, and I just grabbed what's on the shelf.
Well, I have an extra. Do you need an extra one?
I would, you know what? I actually really would appreciate it.
She will give you 2.
I'm adding that to my gear. I don't even care. Let's do it. It's in my gear now.
Her little does she have like snacks or like stickers or something? Like what's going on at her little table?
Yeah.
Is she just sitting there?
Freebies, bookmarks.
She's not even sitting there. She's standing there like behind this little like booth, and it has, I mean, like I said, it has these huge sheets that are laminated of town blueprints. Like,
can I just take one of those? Would this be helpful?
Is this to take?
Handouts. If you want one, you'll have to roll manipulate someone.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, are you checking out the town map? I had this laminated, and this is like one of only 2 copies we have.
Oh, it looks great. I've got this audition coming up, and as a cartographer,
I saw you on the TV the other night. It was great.
Was it the beans? The baked beans?
It was the beans. It was the sweeter,
the toaster strudel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I love the strawberry ones. What's your favorite flavor?
Blueberry, actually.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I actually prefer them frozen.
Frozen toaster strudels?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the directions say to heat them up?
You put them in a toaster. It's kind of like, ramen. Sometimes you just eat it raw.
Oh, I thought that eating raw ramen is bad for you. Raw noodles, I don't know if that's great for you to ingest.
Well, like the ones in a package that are in a square, not just actual ramen noodles.
Sometimes if you toast them, you can use them as the topping.
Yeah,
things
it's great. Nice and crunchy.
Adds a good, to like a salad.
I'll have to try toasting my ramen and just like putting it in the toaster and maybe some butter
These are
on
just
it.
good life hacks.
Toast your ramen, leave your toaster strudels in the freezer, and just have a good time. Take it from an expert. Now about that map.
What did you roll for manipulate someone to take a map?
8.
Okay. I mean, I don't have any like current blueprints of the town. I mean, this one was taken, about like 30 years ago. And you are friends with Agnes, so I guess you could take this, but you have to make sure that you bring it back in,
definitely,
complete pristine condition.
So glad you laminated it. Thank you. She grabs it with stage blood dripping off of her hands.
Oh.
And slides it into the suit jacket pocket.
Lou, if I could ask, for a favor, one for another.
Oh, sure.
I've been trying to get people together to put on like a play or I don't know, a musical. We're still trying to like figure it out about how Ashford Hollow was founded. Would you be interested in
The lead role.
performing in it?
Yes.
I mean,
Of course.
I think with your talent, you might be the thing that gets people to join the play. So far, I just have Agnes, which I greatly appreciate. But I
Thank
would
you.
love more people of the town to be involved.
My problem is my crippling stage fright. I just stand there and I choke. I
I
can't
feel
do it.
exactly the same way.
Yeah.
It's just put my name on all of the marketing materials and it'll take off in no time. I can call a few people around. Call me Monday.
That would be so good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Actually, Tuesday. Sorry. I'll be in the city on Monday.
Oh, okay.
It'll just
I
be able
don't-
to reach me better.
I don't know when we're
Tuesday.
going to put the play on yet. I'm still writing it. I just, I want to get people involved and excited about the community and everything aside from.
Oh, right, like grassroots kind of GoFundMe's
just trying
stage.
to,
Got it.
more like trying to understand like how we came to be and that there's more to us than fields of corn and small town gossip.
Small town gossip's pretty great.
Yes, I'm sure this Ghost Witch thing is going to be so helpful for that.
Put it in the show.
Yeah.
With your involvement, we could maybe charge for some tickets and get some better bookshelves for the library. Hopefully.
Oh, of course, we'll milk it. We'll do a service fee if we do this online. Don't worry. She has like she has her phone out and she has a stylus. I don't know why I decided that was. She's just like on her iPhone, but with a stylus. Like tap, tap, tap. It's faster this way. And my nails, it just makes it easier.
Is there anything else that I can do for you girls? I hope you're having a wonderful time. I heard that the hot chocolate at the stand is really good.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling maybe a caramel apple. Just like looking at everyone else.
Well, make sure you brush your teeth later. Those are very sugary. You don't want the caramel to get stuck in your teeth.
Definitely.
I'll pull out one of my veneers. I don't usually.
Can't have that happen again.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by the booth. Make sure you take some stickers that says reading is cool, because it is.
So cool.
We're gonna give her a big old wave as we're heading our way out.
Very enthusiastic.
Puts her plague doctor mask on.
Walking away like, great booth, Clara.
Best booth of the day.
More people should be swinging by.
Thank you. Thank you. Send them this way, please.
Oh, great. From far away. Great talking to you about that such super interesting project that we'll be working on together and getting the town some certain, just the talented people of the town to be a part of it as well. We'll talk more about it later. Just like through crowds.
I love it. I'll play.
Are we headed to the library or the stand? Well, the stand is where the thing went, so we should probably know more about the thing first.
Do we want to split up? I think Lou and I could maybe go investigate the stand.
Typically awesome for plot. Maybe not so great if it's like life endangering. But Lou agrees because good for plot.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to the library. Who wants to come with me? Preferably someone who can feed that stupid cat.
I could come with, I suppose.
I'm wearing all black, so
Would love to read up.
Excellent. All right. Fred and I are going to go figure out what's up with the witch's toll and you all head to the apple booth. And then like Agnes puts her hand out like they're going to do like a group like cheer or like handshake, but they've literally never done that before.
Oh no, hands in. Going with it. We're going.
3, 2, 1. Get the ghost witch.
Yay.
Witch.
Get the
Yes.
ghost witch.
Get the ghost witch.
Yes.
We'll work on it. Okay, meet back up here in like half hour.
Sure. Super quick. Agnes, is there any sort of baseline ghost witch information that you can give me and Kitty before we go off without you? Just in case.
Oh, good call. Like a little info sheet.
Yeah.
Like garlic or cardamom? Is there something like silver, iron?
Bad puns.
I'm going to do dark past again, which is trawling through my memories for something relevant to the case. And I'm rolling plus weird on that.
Oh.
5 plus 3, 8. 8 is I get one question.
Okay. What's your one question?
Okay, so when dealing with this creature or its kind, what did I learn specifically in the realm of hurting? Is there anything I know that can hurt a ghost witch? Like in the novel, what did the couple do to get rid of the ghost witch? And maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. But what did the paramours do to escape Ghost Witch's grasp?
So in Bound by Beasts book, one of the things that you learn is that they said, like, if your heart is pure, your blood is pure, and you'll be able to use it to defeat any kind of monster.
And then they did it for sure.
After they defeated the monster, because they had to be pure first, right?
The most up-to-date canon that I know would be from the Scythe of Seduction book with the Reaper, and in their battle, what they needed was to have pure hearts and it would purify them, and they did take on everything against the Ghost Witch.
Otherwise, something like I think that, disagree with me on it, but I think Agnes deeply believes in the blood thing. But there's also a thing that you've seen, like, across so many different fandoms and stories, movies, TV shows, salt also works against ghosts.
There's also, the salt, but pure hearts full of blood that could fight the ghost witch could really do some good work. I don't even want to tell you how they get the blood in Scythe of Seduction. I'll tell you if you ask.
Are you sure you don't want to tell us?
I do want to tell you, actually. It's like a whole... They use this scythe in this really erotic bath sequence and create this, bloodbath, literally.
We've got to have a book club.
That's so tall.
Is it just thinking that?
Handheld?
It's sized for her pleasure. So that's all I'll say about that.
Okay, that makes sense.
We're gonna head out. Go to the library.
Okay,
Bye.
I really want to follow to the apple booth, caramel apple and kettle corn stand. So the caramel apple and kettle corn stand is like decently busy, but there isn't like a massive line or anything. It is mostly with people who are trying to get like a bag of kettle corn and then they're going home after all of the festivities have mostly been going on most of the night. But the stand is run by a couple. They're very cheerful local couple. You can smell the scent of boiling sugar saturating the air. There's a big kettle, a copper kettle steaming. There are also 3 wooden cutouts, like, that you stand for photo op. One is a caramel apple, one is a corn cob, and one is a pumpkin. The pumpkin has some like dirt or something running from like kind of like the eyes to like down it. And I think because this is like a smaller town, you guys know that this stand is run by farmer Joyce and Roy, but behind the booth you just see Joyce.
Is there a bag of salt near the kettle corn for like that little like finishing salt?
Most likely.
Cool. I'm not doing anything with it right now. I'm just kind of clocking it.
Okay. The line moves quickly, and you guys are... I'm assuming you guys get in line. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think Lou would just go to the side. And you're kind of like not really like maybe you've already ordered or you're not going to order anything. You're like getting napkins or something. Or if you like know the person that runs the little stand, you go to the side that's out of the way to not stop the business flow, but to get...
It's like, can I get some napkins or something? Yeah.
Joyce, how are things going?
Sorry, 1 second. Hi, Lou. But just a little bit busy here. I don't know where my husband ran off to.
Oh, we can help. Okay, come on, let's help.
Yeah, definitely.
Step behind.
I don't know. Have you ever made a kettle? I have this really big pot. I don't want you to burn yourself.
We can do the transaction part. You focus on that kettle corn. We'll take orders. It's totally fine.
Roll manipulate someone, and Kitty can help out.
Ooh, okay. Plus charm. So 5. Oh my God, my brain short-circuited. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 1 is 9.
Okay. That's an 8. Just bumps you to a 10.
Yes, I think Joyce is just like her shoulders kind of relax a little bit with feeling like this weight has come off. Okay, have you run a cashier like this? It is like the old school cash register. You have to punch the numbers. It's not even like square or anything like that.
Oh, I've been working these since I was like 10. I don't know if you saw the commercial for the local grocer. I'm familiar with all the different models.
Oh, it's kind of like a period piece commercial. That was really cool.
Okay, awesome. So, I mean, it's just corn and it's just caramel apple and the prices are right here. I'm going to go start another batch. Don't burn yourself, please. It's hot. Joyce is going to start a batch of kettle corn.
I'm going to stick a palmful of salt in my pocket while her back is turned.
Okay. I'm going to say that you do that.
I guess I'm running the register.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want to be the face and I'll investigate? I'll look around, see if I can see anything other than obviously the smears near the pumpkin eyes were suspicious to me. Mm-hmm. Act like I'm like arranging things. I'm like setting out orders like as they get passed to me, but it's like letting me walk around the booth a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'm like going full salesman, full like distract, like keep customers' eyes on me and keep Joyce focused on food.
Yep. Kitty, go ahead and roll investigate a mystery.
Okay. That's a 6 on the dice. But that's sharp, so that is +2. 8, so I will hold 1.
Yep, you're going to ask one question.
Let's see. I think what I want to do is what happened here. Because I think in Kitty's mind, it's not like the Ghost Witch is like attending the festival. It's weird that she would like go to a booth with a snack.
She's hungry.
Yeah. I mean, like, do ghost witches just love caramel apples and caramel corn?
Yeah. So as Lou is helping customers and Joyce is busy currently manning the giant kettle with this huge wooden panel stirring the popcorn. There is another part of like the booth, like of the prepping and cooking station where you see that the setup are some apples and sticks, but don't have any caramel on them yet. But on the other side where there is storage for extra apples, sticks, etc., you see a familiar swirl of leaves on the ground.
Ooh. Kind of like behind the spooky jack-o'-lantern kind of thing.
It's not exactly, but it's like in the booth, so it's like a perfect spiral.
I'm going to like tilt my eyebrows at Lou, like, look over there. And then I'm going to go join Joyce, like, just passing her supplies and be like, it's like so busy. And I feel like everything's like a little different this year. Like, have you seen anything weird or like interesting?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about the number of customers, I mean, I'm very glad that the increase of customers this year is great for profit, though I wish I had the help of my husband. I don't know where he has gone.
Yeah, how long did he wander off?
I'm not sure. At first I thought like maybe he went to the bathroom, but usually he tells me that he's going to go like take a break. Oh, just watch out. The popcorn's about to pop in. It can be very hot as she's stirring. I'm not quite sure where he's been. He's kind of been gone for like 45 minutes now.
Wow. Did like something happen before he left? Or was he like maybe checking something out? Or
I mean, I think he's, I've been asking him to quit smoking and maybe he's doing that. I'm not quite sure. But, I appreciate you and your friends' help here with the booth. It's a lot to manage this booth alone. It's really a 2, maybe 3-person job.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. Well, we'll keep an eye out for your husband and, shoo him back to the booth if we spot him.
Thank you. Yes, if you see Roy, just tell him his wife is looking for him and he needs to get back to work.
Absolutely.
How long has it been since the tolling?
I would say like 45 minutes.
Uh-huh. Cool. I'm going to go grab Lou and be like, well, we've got to run. It's like super late, but everything smells amazing. This is great. You're doing great.
Please, here. She's going to give you like both a bag of like kettle corn and like 2 caramel apples to like take. Thank you so much for helping. She like places her hand on like your shoulder. Be careful. Enjoy the rest of the fair. Thank you for stopping by and for the help. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Miss Joyce. And good luck the rest of the night. We'll be sure to rip into Roy if we see him and get his butt right back over here.
Yes, so will I when I see him, man. Okay, let's go see what the ladies at the library are doing. Fred and Agnes, you guys are going to go to the Ashford Hollows library. It is on like downtown street. It's not super far of a walk. I would say like 10 minutes. Right in the middle of downtown sits a building that doesn't quite look like a library at all. The second story's salmon-colored bricks and bay windows, painted a politely faded green with blue trim, give off more of a boutique apartment vibe than a place that holds quiet stacks of books. Below, on the first floor, it's all glass. Tall windows and a door with yet another window. It is framed in off-white wood, stained yellow over time. The trim is a stubborn blue, peeling at the edges. Outside, there are 2 iron and wooden benches flanking the door, and there is a matching salmon-painted trash can, as if the town thought that what this building really needs is a matching salmon-painted trash can, rather than giving their library a real home. With so much glass and so little gravitas and not a whisper of grandeur, the building seems like an afterthought, a library squeezed into a space nobody else wanted. Agnes, you have a key to get inside. Inside, the worn wooded floors are draped with an eclectic collection of rugs. There are mismatching shelves of varying brown wooden stain, types, as well as heights, holding a menagerie of donated books. But not every shelf holds books. There are empty spaces that show the community's lack of interest or funding. Upstairs is a staff-only area, with the exception of Agnes Quimble, whose own library haven and aunt's office is housed. As a juxtaposition from downstairs, this room is drowning in reading material, all centered around Clara's old metal desk, an overstuffed leather chair, and a tuft rug personalized with the name Escher, complete with a food bowl and water bowl. One corner of the metal desk is being supported by an upturned identical salmon trash can, and behind a storage closet door is Agnes's haven. What does Agnes's area look like?
To be clear, as dumpy as this place may look to anyone else, like, this is Disneyland to Agnes. She loves this building. And even as they're just like walking up the stairs, you know, she's like straightening this book's spine, dust off of that right there. Like, it's almost second nature to take care of these books. That's what they mean to her. And so up in her aunt's office is her haven, which is an old utility closet that she sort of gutted and gave a makeover to. And it is just floor to ceiling, covered in either it's going to be a bookshelf or a poster or Etsy fan art things that she bought of the Bound by Beast series. There is all sorts of like little kitschy potion maker for dummies kits and like crystals and bags of just assorted random pieces and bits and bobs you probably find at like some like weird smelling store that just is like open 3 days a year or whatever it is. So she's heading up into the office, and as they enter, I think that she is gonna hand Fred a like little can of cat food and like point towards the bowls as she's walking over towards the desk to scoop up the witch's toll.
Come here, little Escher. Come get your food.
You hear gentle thump, and you see a slim tabby cat come out and stretches real big and comes and greets you, rubs up against your leg, Fred. He moves to rub up against your leg, Agnes.
I'm sneezing already. I'm already just Escher, go get your food.
Each time you sneeze, he like freaks out and like runs, and just big eyes, tail goes poof.
Yeah, I like put some of the wet food into like a bowl somewhere that's like been laid out for Usher.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll kind of come over to, I guess, where all of like these stacks of books are. Got quite the collection here.
Oh yeah, there's always books that are coming and going, or you got to repair this one or trade out that one. It's constantly needing attention, constantly needing work.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where they hit the books and they try to find the monster,
Right.
or something like that.
Who do you think like I am? Like, do you think I'm like Buffy? Like, do you think I?
Oh my god! Okay, so like, yeah, totally like Buffy vibe because you're like you're quippy and she's
Yeah.
quippy.
Yeah. Thank you so much for noticing that.
And like she's a badass and you're a badass. So like totally. Okay. So like where there was a book your aunt mentioned.
Oh yeah, The Witch's Toll. Yeah. It's just right on top of my aunt's desk, like right in the middle.
Unfortunately, you're just gonna have to find it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look around.
We are searching. Yeah, we are both searching.
So you can investigate a mystery. You can either both investigate a mystery or someone could help out.
I'll investigate, I think.
So I rolled a 6, but it's perfect because I'm going to use my glamour move to automatically make it a 10. But what happens when I use my glamour move is that my glamour slips.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think like I'm frustrated because I'm not doing a very good job of like helping her find this book as we are trying to find it. I just like get frustrated and like some magic flares or something and my guise is going to fall away. But please roll and see how you do. Hopefully you at least find the book.
Yeah, well, I'll resolve that in a second. Would you consider this book to be something unusual or rare?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use an expert move I have called Preparedness.
Yeah.
I get to roll sharp, and on a 10 plus, I have it right here, right now. On a 7 to 9, you have it, but it's not here, and it'll take some time to find it. And on a miss, you know where it is, but it's somewhere real bad.
Yeah, I like that move.
You get me. I got a +1 with that from you.
Yes, because my roll became a 10, you do get a +1.
Okay, so I got a 6 plus 3. So 9 plus 1, 10.
Nice.
So I have it right here.
Hell yeah.
So I think like Agnes finds a book and it's under like a plague doctor, like blueprint or something, but I knew it was going to be there. So I flip it up and I turn to hold up the book to be like, check it. And that's when I catch the glimpse of the glamour break. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I try to like hide behind my hair, I think. And I'm like, oh, so something's over here. I'm just going to go look at that. And just like kind of walk away. But I think you definitely saw it.
What did I see?
What you see. So when her glamour drops, her skin itself looks almost like obsidian, like cracked obsidian, where like maybe veins would be is glowing like this like light blue, like this ethereal light blue color. Her hair, I think because she was frustrated in this moment, the hair actually has turned like completely white. And there's like a little bit of like maybe blue flames kind of on the ends. And while her eyes normally look very light blue, they look even like bluer, almost like corpse blue, like pale corpse blue, like almost slightly sightless. And yeah, she looks really scary and she turns away and she's like, oh, I see something over there. She's like hiding behind her hair.
Can I check with my dark past, my memories for something relevant to that? Do you think that there's enough that I could have that I could sort of like guess it, or do you think I just saw something weird?
I think you can roll. I would love to hear what Agnes's reaction is at first. I think that it makes sense that you can think of like, oh, wait, thinking back to the book series, because also Escher hisses and runs away, which he's pretty chill with everybody.
Right. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do my dark past again, where I'm looking for something relevant to the case, because I believe there was a book that could help with this. Ooh, it's gonna be 8 plus 3, a dirty 11.
And with an 11, 2 questions?
2 questions, yeah. When I dealt with this creature, one of its kind, what did I learn? So I guess, like, what is this creature, maybe?
In terms of Fred?
Yeah, whatever I saw from Fred. Do I know what this is, what she is?
How stereotypical is Fred's deal? Like, because she's kind of a fae?
So she's a changeling is like what she is, but like the thing about changeling is that they can come from multiple different origins, and her origin is that she is part demon.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know what Agnes would know of that, if she would connect the dots of like, oh, she's a changeling, or if she would just be like, oh, she's a demon. But it's something about that. That is the true nature, is that she is a changeling with demon origin.
I feel like Agnes would be like, oh, that like Fred looked like a demon for a hot second, but like it's like ... but like something else.
Okay.
Demon with an asterisk.
Yeah.
Fred, are you okay?
Oh, I am so good.
The cat got scared, I saw.
Yup. I guess it doesn't like me very much. Did you find the book?
Yeah.
Great. What's it say?
I think that Agnes is not the most socially graceful person in the world, but I do think that's pretty loud and clear. She heard it, and she's gonna, I think, follow the witch's toll first and then circle back to what we just saw here. But that's definitely, it was clocked and it was noted.
And I think you have one more question too.
Yeah, you can ask one more.
If you want to do it now or a little bit later in this conversation.
Can I save it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll make a note. Okay. I'm going to whip open Witch's Toll, and like Agnes can read so fast. I'm not saying she's going to read this whole book, but she's like immediately to the index, to the glossary, looking for something that would be useful here.
Yeah. And I feel like you're pretty good with, I don't want to be stereotypical of judging a book by its cover, but like flipping a couple pages, reading it, flipping a couple pages, reading it. And you just know, oh, this book is going to be good, bad, like based on how much reading you've done as well.
Okay.
So to summarize what you catch from The Witch's Toll. So this book is kind of like lore. It's a lore book. So it tells that there was, in Ashford Hollow, there was a year of drought. The soil was poor. There's very few crops, and it caused the townspeople to seek out reason. Prayers were not being answered. Livestock was getting sick and it was dying. There was a suspect that the town people targeted, and they had suspected that she was a witch, and they killed her. They executed her. Mm-hmm. If you take some more time to read more in depth, that I can give you more specific details.
Yeah, I'm going to take more time and keep reading.
Okay, so centuries ago, Ashford Hollow was the site of a witch's execution. Her spirit was bound inside the bell tower using the annual Halloween tolling to keep her asleep. Usually, the tolling is 12. There was a centuries-old seal that was placed on the bell tower. Breaking the seal would release her. She would be seeking revenge on the townspeople, specifically farmers, people in agriculture, because they're the ones that suspected that she was the cause for the drought and whatnot. The witch's name is Alice Martin. She was new to town, suspected, targeted, executed. The sisters of Alice, having heard of her murder, came to collect her ashes. The nights after the execution, the clouds dumped rain on the town for 13 days, and the screams of Alice and her sisters were said to be heard those 13 days.
Was Alice, from the book, was Alice really a witch, or was she just a girl who got?
It is not known. There is some writings about she made potions or worked with herbs, so almost like a local doctor. And this was in the 1800s.
She's just a little apothecary.
Yeah.
I think with all of this new information, I'm going to start relaying it to Fred, but also I think we should start heading back towards the festival, because it's a glorified farmer's market at this point, and with the witch like that on the loose, that's no good. So I think we got to hightail it out of there as quick as we can.
Yeah, I think this whole time while you were reading that, Fred was just like trying to calm back down to see if she could get her glamour back up.
Do you need to roll for that?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Probably. It says when you're feeling calm, you maintain an illusion of humanity.
Let's have you roll act under pressure.
Great. My -1.
You got this.
I don't.
Oh.
The glamour has not returned. So I think when Agnes is like, oh, it's time to go, I think Fred just like kind of takes a deep breath and just like, okay, and like turns around and you see her glamour has not returned. She looks like exactly what you saw.
I think Agnes is at first a little bit like yoinks. What? And she's gonna reach out and grab something to like help. Like, oh, I don't know, I need a weapon. And what she does, in fact, grab is like a cat toy on a string and like waves it kind of in Fred's direction. Is like, hold on a second. What the hell? What the hell?
I'm sorry. I'm just a little different, but I'm not going to hurt anyone. I might just be a little abnormal, but I promise I'm not here to hurt you. Sorry. It's just a mask that I wear sometimes, so that people don't see and freak out like you're doing right now.
What are you?
Consensus is still sort of out of consensus. But I am a changeling, I think, with maybe like demonic origins. But I promise I don't mean to kill people. And like her hair flames a little bit as she's like freaking out emotionally.
There's a lot of paper product in here, so let's.
Sorry. Yeah.
Deep breath.
Okay, just calm down, Fred.
I think that Agnes puts the cat toy down and she kind of walks over and like tries to take like Fred's hand for a second. I mean, it's a little bit slow, but she's going to try to grab Fred's hand.
Fred will like kind of slowly reach her hand back out. Hello.
Fred, I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
That my favorite character said in Bound by Beasts. Let me remember which one.
Probably find the right volume.
Yes, book 17, Dance with the Devil.
Oh.
It's better to stay with the devil I know. And then they did some stuff that I don't think we're there yet.
I don't think.
But like, I'll loan it to you though, because it gets crazy. They use some cinder and ash in ways you wouldn't believe. I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you if you ask.
Well, I this sounds quite sordid, and I'm quite interested.
There's a lot of cinder. There's a lot of ash. You got a lot of holes in your body. Fill in the blanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is illuminating. Indeed. Who knew your books were just so instructive?
They're really my parents call them upsetting. And honestly, yes, but you know.
I mean, it seems like they have a nice message though.
Do you keep the books in your haven or at home?
They are in my haven. That was the sort of the birth of the haven, was that mom and dad found out I was reading this series and they were super not into it. So that's why, you know, she loves all literature. Like she is just kind of a bookworm, but specifically the Bound series and like all of that side of her, you know, her parents maybe aren't as accepting of as Aunt Clara has been. So they are here. So I think before we leave, I'm going to grab Dance with the Devil and I'm going to loan it to Fred.
Thank you.
This we can deal with later. For now, sick Halloween costume.
Thank you. That's so kind. And I think she like holds the book closer, and I don't even think she's realized that like as Agnes has just been talking to her, like her fire has like died down and she's just like kind of calm. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't put the glamour back up.
Okay, cool.
And then I want to head back and meet back up with the other gals, and so we can hopefully help out.
We head back at
things get crazy.
Yeah.
I think you guys will definitely get a text from Kitty, like, as soon as I just imagine the Haven's a little bit of a cell phone black hole. Like, as soon as you leave, it's just like, OMG, you guys, Royce, the farmer from the kettle corn stall, is missing. There's another swirl of leaves. It took another one.
They're going after farmers.
It's all coming together.
We're on our way.
You hear the ping of us, and we're like sitting on a bench outside of the thing, eating our kettle corn.
You guys are right outside the library.
Yeah.
Just texting back and forth. Wait.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we can't bring the food in, so we decided just to wait for you guys out here.
Yeah, thank you for respecting that. Did you guys get caramel apples? Are these Joyce's?
I'm not going to eat mine if you want it.
I'm wearing my retainer.
They keep pretty good in the fridge.
I like the way you think. But there's ghostly things afoot.
Oh, yeah, we've got things to do.
The ghost witches. I would like to relay to the group the information that I learned from the book. And that's the whole thing.
That is so much detail. Amazing.
What a beautiful recap. It was like I was there.
So succinct.
Girls, it might be a good idea for us to try to figure out how to get this ghost spirit at rest, or at least rebound here. Whatever we need to do to make that happen, I do think it's going to happen at the clock tower.
And it sounds like they used the actual tolling of the bell. So this is where we get to figure out whether or not it's actually somebody pulling the rope or not. So that's exciting.
Oh my God, I've always wanted to know.
It's just one of those things you don't really think about until you have to think about it. And then it's like,
And then you just have to know.
So, but then, oh no. So this means that, I mean, there's the ghost witch, which, not to like side with the supernatural being that's taking people, but kind of sounds like she didn't do anything wrong. But also that means that someone unsealed her.
That's what I was thinking too. Do we know anyone who would have beef with some farmers?
Maybe a descendant?
Ooh. Can I try to, I kind of want to try something.
Oh wait, is Fred's out of glamour now too?
I am out of glamour. I wasn't going to bring it up, but I totally don't look normal.
Lou steps to the side to Agnes and is like, last time I saw her skin thing, she seemed kind of sensitive about it. So I didn't want to just talk about it in front of everyone.
Oh, so you knew about this already?
I mean, I've seen all different kinds of eczema. This is weird.
We gotta get better about sharing where we're struggling in life, I think, is a culture. She seemed like it was like a lotion or something that she'd put on, and it was fine. I didn't know if I needed to share with the group necessarily. Hey, it is her journey, and I respect that you respect that. So I'll let her tell you what she's gonna tell you about her skin condition.
The eyes are new, and was the hair like that the whole time?
Me. Just sort of gesturing.
Okay. Kitty, why aren't you reacting?
Here,
You knew.
is this a new load? Yeah, sure.
You knew.
We go way back.
Yeah, we met, you meet at summer camp.
It was at camp. It was at camp that you guys talked about this.
Well, this is more of a more recent development. That's why I moved here from my old school. My appearance kind of frightened everybody, and I had to sort of run away. So now I'm here. Yes.
With people who have much, who are much cooler.
As we know, Americans are very tolerant people.
Yeah.
Super tolerant.
But you girls.
Just really convenient that that K-pop Demon Hunters movie is really blown up, so it's kind of giving Saja Boy cosplay.
It's so true.
Honestly, yeah. I was just gonna say, I like the idea of could we communicate with some spirits or something? Because that could be interesting.
Well, I've got an occult connection.
Kitty, you've been holding out on us.
Okay. So, I know Agnes, your parents super stressed about the whole Bound by the Beast thing, and they just don't understand. But, I figured they might be a little weirded out if we also started hanging around the local psychic. But I'm friends with the local psychic because the Gumshoe playbook has a move called the Naked City. You have lots of personal contacts wherever you go. Pick 4 types of contact from the following areas or from other areas agreed upon by you and the keeper. And the 4 that I chose are bartenders, which since we're in high school, I would probably, pull a Buffy the Vampire Slayer and be like, it feels like a bar. They're serving coffee.
Yeah.
This is the aluminum on the edge of town.
A barista.
Exactly. Hackers, occult, and transportation. So I figure at some point she went and tried to get a scoop from the local psychic, got a tarot reading, little palm reading, little aura cleansing. Every so often she likes to maintain her connections.
So you're wanting to go and ask this person about magic.
Yeah, and like what it would look
Some
like
spirits,
to
maybe,
bind. Right? Yeah, either speak to some spirits, talk about like binding spells.
Okay, I got you. So there is those like 1 or 2 bedroom like tiny houses that get used for like lawyers or retail or insurance. The psychic that you see has turned one of those little houses into a place where not only does she do some like palm readings and whatnot, it also is a little bit of a like gem store and has like incense and stuff. You've visited a couple of times, got some tarot readings done. You go to this house and set up out front is this guy with this like little stage. He is dressed up in a full like stereotypical magician's outfit. I think you would know, Kitty, that this is your psychic's brother.
We've all got brothers with weird professions. Very understanding of this.
So there is let's see, what do you think the psychic that you see, what would her name be? What is her name? Or the name of her shop?
Yeah, it's like Madame Esmeralda's Arcana and Oddities. Her real name is like Jane. And like we're close enough now that I'm like, I just call you Jane. Like I'm not gonna, this is got some weird, you don't need to wear the bajillion rings. You can just do your job. It's
don't
fine.
Need to push so much stuff on. I'm here for the reading. I'll give you a good tip. Yes. So you have seen Jane's brother before because he occasionally helps at the shop behind the desk. That's his side job. You see covering the usual sign of Madame Esmeralda's Oddities is a sign that says Alfonso the Astonisher, or else Kitty knows that his name is Allison. Their last name is Fisher. As you guys come to the psychic's location, her shop, you see Alfonso, air quotes, giving a performance to like an elderly couple and maybe some other bored teenagers that you guys have seen in school. Alfonso has a raven on his hand, and when I put this raven into this hat, he will magically transform into a white raven. He takes this bird, which is a real live bird, puts the hat on top of him, on top of the bird, concealing it. And then when he takes the hat off, the raven is white, and he kind of throws the raven into the air, and it flies away.
Cool. Good job.
The
Good job.
little audience, the elderly couple is like, oh, "Whoa, that was amazing!" And the kids are just, okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
I want to investigate this sucker because now my brain's on high alert. I want to know if this is real magic or if this man is tricking me. And I'm not going to be amazed if he's tricking me.
Yeah.
How many more people around me are secretly magical creatures and not telling me?
Well, now I'm on high alert.
Yeah, I was like, there's like an extra like craze in Agnes's eyes.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6 plus 3, so a 9. So 1 question for Investigate a Mystery.
Is your question, is it real magic?
Yeah, what happened here? Is this magic?
Yes. It is nothing super intense. I would say, let's see, what book?
Oh, in the series?
Trying to think like a low level, like magical creature.
I got leprechauns, gargoyles, trolls.
Let's do like leprechaun level. Like,
Excellent.
he wouldn't be able to really cast a curse or
Like illusion magic.
yeah, illusion magic.
But this is magic, This is not like I bought this kit on Amazon.com and it with 3 users.
Yeah, those are 2 real different ravens. He used real magic.
Okay. I'm gonna Agnes is gonna kind of walk to the front of the stage and be like, excuse me, please, excuse me, sir, excuse me, Alfonso, sir, excuse me.
The audience he had has now dispersed, and it's just you guys, and Alfonso's like, hello,
Hi, Allison. How's it going?
welcome to Alfonso the Astonisher. I am Alfonso. Would you like to see a card trick, or maybe I can pull a raven from my hat?
Do you do any non-raven magic? What's with the raven?
Well, ravens are wonderful.
Yeah, but like all you do is ravens? Like, oh, welcome to Joel's favorite pizzeria. All we have is pepperoni. Hope you like that. It's good, but like sometimes you want something different. What if I'm a vegetarian?
Do you have something against ravens? Because behind you, and he reaches.
No. Just pulls a raven out of your ear.
He reaches like behind your head, and he pulls it back, and there's a black raven on his hand.
Absolutely stunning.
They
Absolutely.
seem very attracted to you, miss.
I'm going to try and scritch the raven on top of just like right where the beak meets the nose.
I sneeze because I'm allergic to bird dander. Stupid Allegra.
Alfonso kind of moves it away from you because doesn't want to cause you to be allergic.
Listen, I know that bird wasn't really hanging out behind me because I would have been sneezing like crazy.
You're right. It's magic.
Yeah, it's magic. Magic. But not like magic like that. Like magic. You're doing real magic.
Well, a magician never reveals his secrets.
Which might be a reason, a good reason for us to talk to you, maybe somewhere a little more not on a stage.
Well...
Do you want some kettle corn? I'm saying this to both him and the raven.
Oh, the raven will definitely, he'll turn his head and squawk at you for some corn.
Good job. What do you know about binding spells? To the raven.
That is such a large bird to have multiples of.
That's what I was thinking that too. They're so big.
So big.
Where did you pull that from, sir?
Well, if you want to know some cool facts about ravens, they make great company. They're excellent hunters. They can mimic human voices, remember faces. They have friends and enemies. I consider myself a friend of the ravens.
Good question. I'm a practicing magician myself. Maybe I can talk to your bird. I want to see if I can use magic to talk to the bird.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sure. Roll use magic.
I love immediately Kitty and Fred both don't trust any information from Alfonso. The bird definitely is smarter. Yep.
I will have Alfonso, after you roll, Fred, respond to Kitty, because Alfonso definitely recognizes Kitty.
Kitty's definitely using it as more of a softening him up technique, but is also, as soon as you say you can talk to the bird, she's like, I've never wanted anything more in my whole life.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so does that just allow you to speak with animals?
I'm using the effect that you can use with magic as one of your effects that you can do. You can communicate with something that you do not share a language with. And I want to speak with this bird because you just said it has a good recognition with faces.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask this bird in my most birdly voice if it saw anybody going into the tower.
Ravens don't live for hundreds of years, right? That's turtles. No, never mind. Just a thought.
But something disturbed the seals, so something happened, right?
Okay, so you ask this bird if they saw anything, if anyone went into the tower?
Yeah, if they saw anybody suspicious, coming or going from the tower.
Yeah, you start straight talking to this bird. Just not croaking at it, but talking in its native language. Alfonso is blown away. Alfonso is going to look from Fred to Kitty, dropping the grandiose magician voice. Okay, I think, Kitty, we should go inside. I guess follow me. And he turns a be right back sign. Puts it on
his
the stage.
magician stage.
Make sure that the sign in the door of the store says closed and leads you guys inside. 2 birds fly in after you guys, a white one, 2 ravens fly in after you, 1 white, 1 black. These 2 are bigger than the one that he is carrying, and I think that he's going to lead you to where his sister would usually do her readings or tarot. Do you guys want anything to drink? Or, I guess, take a seat?
I think we've got questions. We should just get into it.
The bird, Fred,
Mm-hmm.
the raven kind of like clicks as he talks. Nope, I didn't see anything, but my parents might have.
Who are your parents?
Well, they're over there. And he like points at the 2 of the ravens.
Oh, all right. We'll go talk to the parents.
Wait, can I have some more popcorn?
Pass over the popcorn.
Do you have anything else that you saw interesting these days?
Well, you're pretty weird.
Thanks.
I saw a bunch of people around a place that's old.
All right. An old place?
Yeah.
What sort of place was that?
The big one, the biggest one in town.
What's the biggest thing in town?
The church. The church where
With the clock tower.
the bell.
Yeah. Did you didn't see anyone coming in or out of there?
I mean, the old guy that doesn't live there. I see him going out there lots.
Father Hartley?
Sure.
What does he look like?
Looks like my caretaker.
Okay, but not him?
No.
How does he look like your caretaker? Tall
Man,
A tall man
hair.
with hair. Right. Real specific.
Fred. I like can't tell what they're saying, obviously, because they're birds speaking, but like I've just heard like Fred.
Yes.
They are a bird brain. They're not worth it.
Part of me thought that this would be a good idea, but I think that this is inherently flawed.
But it's fun. It's so fun.
Does he have a good vibe? Like, are you guys like friends now? Do you think like that's?
I mean,
Popcorn.
you know, I give a little
me.
popcorn to the bird.
Eats it.
I think he mostly just wants food, but he did see some old man coming out of the clock tower. I think maybe he's talking about Father Hartley, but he's also probably there normally because, you know, he's part of the church, so
Sure.
could be nothing. Anyway.
You're welcome to talk to, like a human, me, instead of like my birds.
I just thought you were an interesting person to try, and I'm trying to get used to my powers.
Well, so
Excuse me?
Anyway, I'm done.
yeah, Kitty is simply glossing over that.
That was Alfonso. Well, Allison.
Just skating right past the powers.
roll manipulate someone, Kitty. Because Fred kind of has Allison's attention. You just spent like 10 minutes chatting with his bird and
I'd kind of like to distract from that as it was happening a little bit if I can. Because I have a couple of questiony moves from Gumshoe.
I'm going to have you let's do act under pressure to kind of cover for Fred and brush past that stuff.
Oh, best roll of the night. That's a 10.
Okay. How do you distract him?
I think she just sits down very directly, in front of him, kind of between Fred and the bird. Look, so I know that you are very plugged in to the magical happenings going on around here. So I need to ask you a couple of questions. First one being, have you been on this stage doing this thing all night? And do you have people who could corroborate that?
Am I some sort of suspect in something?
Yeah, the kind of suspect that would totally get in trouble with a bunch of high school girls, which is just pretend trouble, so it doesn't even matter.
I mean, I know who your brother is, Kitty.
Kitty, that was kind of threatening.
Oh,
In a different kind of way. for a magician adult man.
I was trying to underplay that. And you know what? That's fair. That's really fair.
They had the opposite effect.
I know that you're a regular at my sister's shop and everything, and you seem cordial when you've come to visit, but I mean, I know who your brother is, and I don't need him on my case if there's something going on.
That's super fair.
All the better reason to work with us now, chump. Agnes is clearly going for like a bad cop.
We don't have to get into all of that. Look, there are some mystical happenings going on having to do with the clock tower. And we need an expert on binding spells. Is that perhaps an area of expertise of yours?
I don't know a lot about binding, but I mean, I generally know the basics of magic, supposedly, hypothetically.
Okay, so if, say, hypothetically, the ghost of a woman who was murdered for being accused of witchcraft, if, say, she had been released and was kidnapping the people who reminded her of the people who did her wrong back in the day, is that something you could help us fix?
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
It's kind of a lot. And like I said, in a super non-threatening way, we're high school juniors and we do, as capable as we are, we do feel a little under-equipped. And like perhaps we could use...
It's been a long day, Alfonso.
Is this for like a school project or something?
It's for the documentary. Haven't you heard of the musical? The documentary musical theater play?
All of those things.
Oh, I haven't heard about that.
It's still being workshopped.
What's it about? What kind of documentary musical play?
It's about the town and the history of the town, specifically several hundred years ago, about Alice Martin.
Is there an opening in the play? Musical documentary?
We haven't cast our Alice.
I could be Alice?
You never know. I don't know.
Fully blind casting. Just best person for the role.
We're just reaching into a hat.
Well, okay, let me look back in my sister's books to see if she has anything about magic things. Just give me 1 second. And he's going to go into the back and look through his sister's books.
To add a little bit of flavor to that, I guess, can I roll my just one more thing, which is when you ask a suspect leading questions, which I feel like that was fairly leading.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kitty's never heard of subtlety in her life. Roll plus charm on a 10 plus, hold 2, 7 and 9, hold 1. On a miss, hold 1, but something bad is going to happen too. So you can ask one question for an investigative mystery. Then you can also ask, was that a lie? Was there something left out you didn't want me to notice? Are you complicit with any ongoing criminal activity, or did you commit this specific crime?
Okay. Yeah, I think she'll roll it.
That's a 12. Amazing.
And that gives you
10 plus, hold 2.
Okay.
So I'm going to go for one of the investigative mystery questions, which is what can hurt it?
What can hurt the witch?
Yeah, so if he can find that in a book that he's looking in. And then I'll just say, what is something you left out that you didn't want me to notice?
He's going to come back with a velvety bag full of like something heavy. He will set that on the table. And then he also has a small leather like notebook that has some, call them like recipes, or some might call them spells. And he opens it to a page. This might have information for you on how to capture some sort of creature. One might say trap it.
That sounds right up our alley.
And I don't have all of the materials, but I'm going to just maybe add it to your tab, Kitty. But here's some like quartz that I believe, looking at the recipe, says to like arrange in a certain way. And when you capture the creature, entity, or spirit in it, and these are white quartz. So the white quartz will change to like a different color. The spirit will go into these quartz rocks.
Looking at the like recipe guide of what we need, what do we need that he doesn't have?
He doesn't have salt to give you guys, but I'm going to say you guys have it. So quartz, salt, and then some sort of like container to burn things that you think are significant or symbolic to the creature or spirit you're trying to capture. And then the thing that he doesn't want you to notice is that when you last saw Jan for your monthly tarot reading or whatever, you had talked to her about scheduling to see her this day that you had wanted to get a reading on the most spookiest time of the year. And she said, unfortunately, that she's going to be closed and that she's going to go on a trip for that day and is doing a witchy retreat with her girlfriends. So her shop is going to be closed. So his sister doesn't know that Allison is here and that he's not supposed to be in her shop and not supposed to be open, not going to be performing. So
she'll definitely take the bag of stuff and go, I don't think it has to be on the tab, and we don't have to mention to anyone that you're here. Thank you so much.
No paper trail, no. We didn't say anything, hear anything, watch anything.
You know what? You're right. I misspoke. I'm so sorry, Kitty.
It was super good to see you, though.
It was great to see you, too, and good luck with your school report thing.
Very detailed. Sorry for sounding threatening before. Super unintentional. We're going to go now.
Yeah, he's gonna usher you guys out, locks the door behind you, turns the lights off, is shut down for the night.
Sometimes you scare me, Kitty Devereaux.
I like it.
Sometimes I don't mean to, but sometimes it's fun.
Well done.
Kitty, as you and your friends are walking out of this building, you get a text message from your brother, Pete. Are you still out at the festival?
I'm just going to say, yep, and send a cute selfie of all of us.
I hold my gun.
The only text on it says, it's fake.
Still getting a phone call.
But yes, I will answer the phone.
Pete, immediately.
Are you sure that's a fake gun?
99% sure, yeah.
It's a set piece. I work in film.
Okay, well, I'm not calling specifically about that, but I'm just wondering because you and your friends are around and you're pretty good at noticing things.
I'm so glad you noticed.
Have you seen Dougie?
Dougie, no?
He's the tractor driver. He's the one that's driving the hay bale ride back and forth between downtown and the corn maze. Nobody's seen him, and he's left a bunch of people just stranded or walking.
So, if I tell you something, you have to promise not to get mad.
I will try.
I guess that's all I can ask for. There's another disappearance, and it's Roy, who is also a farmer, and we may have pieced together that this is something affecting that community, but we can probably fix it if we just get to the clock tower.
So, are you telling me that you think that somebody is targeting farmers?
Yes. Hold on. Quick side little parlay with Lou, who I think actually knew more about the Pumpkin Queen than any of us. Does the farmer profile work for the Pumpkin Queen?
I was just thinking that myself.
I mean, she was dressed as a pumpkin.
Oh, yeah. What's Harper's deal?
Yeah, does Harper, her family own, the biggest farm in the town or something like that?
Did they run the pumpkin patch?
I feel like Lou would know.
Yes, Lou would know. Yeah, I think that Harper's grandparents were farmers.
And Harper's last name is not Martin.
No.
Okay. Just want to check that off. Yeah, she's legacy farmer.
Legacy farmer.
Yeah, just a Nepo farmer.
Nepo farmer.
Nobody wants to break into farming honestly anymore,
Yeah. She would never sit on a tractor unless it was for a parade. But you should ask your brother. That might be pushing it. No, I mean, our town records, they've got to be a file. It's not like he's hacking into a system, maybe.
I also know some hackers, so.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking we should look into any living relatives of Alice Martin, maybe. Or maybe there you have a list of people that do magic. I don't know. Something about just like who would be doing this? Who would want to let the ghost witch go? He's on mute. We clicked the mute button on the cell phone. Because Lou's just talking and isn't sure what would be a good decision.
I'm going to click him off mute and go, anyway, the profile works for everyone who's disappeared so far. Look, I just need you to trust us on this one, okay?
Okay. I should be trusting a group of teenage girls about several missing persons?
Teenage girls know gossip about everything.
Missing farmers.
And one of whom is your sister.
Okay, what do you know?
I'm going to look at the entire rest of the group like, are we reading him in? Oh, Agnes says no. Agnes says no. Just long, dramatic pause in which I'm just staring at Agnes like, you sure? You sure? You sure? Look, we have to do a little bit more research, but I will definitely call you.
Can he get us in the clock tower? Can he get us in the clock tower?
And can you let us in the clock tower?
Manipulate someone.
I will say my out of the past, your police buddy will do you big favors, but you now owe them, expect them to collect on it soon.
So was that from previously or is this now?
This one's now. So
okay.
I guess technically last time I owed him and I gave it to him immediately because it was the fireworks. But
I like that.
I think he'll help me, but I have to owe him something.
At a cost. Yep.
Yeah.
Roll.
Plus charm. Okay, I got an 11. On a 10 plus, they'll do it for the reason that you gave them. If you ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it, or if there's no way they do it.
You're going to hear a pause and then...
Fine. But you have to do my laundry for a month.
You're the best. I do it half the time anyway. You have got to start separating your lights and your darks, though.
It's never been a problem before, Kitty. Are you headed there now? I can meet you there.
Quick. My poor brother is so used to having this weird, like, staccato conversation with me every time I'm around my friends. Mute. Okay, so we need to get stuff that is, like, important to the witch first. Do we need to, like, do we think that's in the clock tower, or do we have to go somewhere else and get it?
Well, they said whatever best represents her. So do we feel like that is
her ashes? Probably can't find that.
Or perhaps the leaves, like the leaves that she was leaving behind?
The sisters took the ashes. That makes sense. But okay, hold on. The book said that the sisters took her ashes. Do we know where? I'm just staring at Agnes. Do you know where they would keep her ashes?
Does Alice's family still live in this town? Historically, would we know that?
And I could use a move to try and get background information.
What move do you have?
So I have people. You have friends in high places. When you ask them for help, roll plus charm. You can get, if I can get a 10 or more, they're available and helpful. They can fix something, use connections to get around authority figures, do background research, or get you special information. 7 to 9, they're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time or you owe them a favor. On a miss, you offend them.
I like that. I think you could roll that and see about like this family, if they're family lineage or else.
Actually, I'm going to use a luck for this one. I want a 12 plus
nice.
on this. Yeah.
So what does the full success do for you?
What I'm looking for them to do is special information. So that they can get me background research or get me special information. So essentially just because it kind of seems like people are kind of familiar with this story, like who is particularly interested in it or knows about it, whether it's like they talk about it or they are related to it directly, or they just like, I don't know, maybe at school, every presentation that they've done about the history of the town has been around this in one way or another, and they've just squeezed it in, something like that. Like who is particularly interested in this case, this history, of the town that is alive.
Okay. I don't know if it's fully, a little bit it's come out in this recording, but I would love for us to hear more about Lou's acting career, because I think that the contact that you are going to reach out to is a college student, a film college student, who is from this town, but you've worked with them on some of their student films, and you know that they want to do
you big time.
Yes, because oftentimes, unfortunately, these films are free. Like you get paid by the craft table with food or whatever.
Exposure. experience.
But you know that their latest project or their dream project is to do like a documentary or Blair Witch project inspired by like this town and the creepy church. So they may know something.
Lou, quite different from her peers, calls people a lot. Has no problem with the cold call. It's just easier. I'm just gonna call. And calls Cody. And just Cody, I don't know if you've heard about this new project that I'm working on that I think you would be perfect for. Or maybe, I don't know if you wanted to, kind of that documentary thing that you wanted to do about the town, maybe you could include this as a part of it, or maybe just take the whole thing over. Because honestly, it's kind of at the bare bones right now. Could use maybe like a co-head. We're doing like a musical play film theater thing, some sort of production. We're doing a production about the history of this town. And very specifically, I just am curious as far as your research on Alice Martin. I'm sure you've heard of.
Oh, totally. I've done so much research on her and her family. Did you know they thought she was a witch and they burned her? But I've got to be honest, I think that you would be the perfect Alice.
Stop.
I've until you turn 18, I'm thinking about asking if you wanted to be in it. There might be some partial nudity, but again, we'll wait until you're 18 and you're considered an adult.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Actually, wait. What was it that I think Lou just turned 18?
Oh, yeah.
Because Lou is old. Yeah, because I'm older. And I made sure that she turned 18 in August because she's a Leo for sure. So she just turned 18. She hasn't, so it's been a month and a half since she turned 18. So she hasn't done any projects yet. That's why she's doing the John Wick thing. She's like, I'm an adult now.
Yeah.
But because
me being an adult.
Yeah, because she took a gap year in third grade. For her career, there was a big Kellogg circuit. They were doing a bunch of different kinds of flavors of cereals and a lot of promotional stuff around grocery stores, and she just needed to take that time off. So she's 100%. Older than everyone. Yeah.
So, I appreciate you remembering this dream project of mine, but what is that? What were you calling for about it?
So, is there anybody? Because I feel like you want that authenticity, right? So is there anyone living that's related to this thing that happened hundreds of years ago that's still in town?
Yeah, there's one of her very distant relatives, and I've tried asking if I could get an interview with her, but she's a little standoffish, but I mean, with your charm and charisma, maybe you can secure an interview with her for me?
Oh, hell yeah. The whole town is out tonight at the festival, so maybe we can spot her. What's her name?
Her name is Casey Martin.
Is she old?
Yes.
Sorry. That came off kind of. I'm just trying to gauge what kind of is gonna be crotchety and how we're gonna have to relate and okay.
Yeah, I mean the difficult thing that I've been having with her is that she's not super tech savvy, and I don't want to say she's not all there, but she's getting up there, so probably in the next year or two is the last chance to really get an interview with her, but
okay. Thank you so much, Cody.
Yeah. Maybe the next time I'm in town.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Yes. Okay, do we know Casey Martin? Would we be able to find her, or?
I think so.
It's a phone. I'm sure this town has phone books.
Yeah, that too. Well, honestly, I'm going to actually say Cody told you where you could find Casey Martin. She's actually, I'm going to say that she's in the senior citizen apartment building. Well, if you guys wanted to go somewhere else, you can go straight there.
I think we're on mission mode, get stuff belonging to the witch, get back to the bell tower, because I feel like if it's 1:30 or 2 or something like that, I feel like
we're running out of time.
Yeah. People disappear, and the first 48 means something in real life, and then when you add magic to it, it just feels like, oh my gosh, we gotta fix this now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you guys are rushing through downtown, you notice the sheriff at the ale and cider booth that he's like looking around, concerned there's nobody's manning the booth. There's some customers who are like standing around, but as you continue to the senior building, you are able to find and locate Casey's room.
Would we know who was running that booth?
His name was Farmer Wyatt.
It's the profile.
It's really helpful when farmer is part of their like general name.
Love that.
Yeah. As we like are wandering past that booth, like Fred just like haphazardly like grabs some of the leaves that are probably on the ground. Like just like,
Oh, good move.
and puts them in her bag. Like, maybe we can use it for that spell. I don't know.
The goo. The pumpkin goo.
Yes. The goo. We could do the goo
Scoop it.
also.
Ectoplasm.
You guys go and speak with Casey Martin. She is going to give you a necklace that was passed down through her generation. It is a necklace with a resin pendant with a pressed flower in it.
I'm going to thank her profusely and make absolutely zero promises about whether or not the necklace will be returned to her.
Oh, I'm just glad that you guys can use it. I don't have any kids of my own, so.
I'm going to give her the first book in the Bound by Beast series.
Oh, she's going to love it. She's going to love it.
What's the name of the first book? Can you remind us?
Vampires and Vows.
Oh, just a little light reading. Thank you.
I think you're really going to enjoy this, and I think you're going to find this to be a fair gift.
Dies in a week.
She'll finish the series. It's addictive.
Dies of a heart attack on chapter 14.
Ooh, chapter 14. That's a good one.
I have to ask, because there's those smutty books where like they don't have the actual smut in the meat until like later.
Oh
in
yeah,
the freaking
absolutely.
book.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
it?
No, it's out the gates. Out the gates.
Chapter 1, hot and heavy.
And it's blatant. Yeah. So we're racing towards the clock tower, and I think we're hoping that Deputy Devereaux is going to be over there.
Yes. You see Katie's brother, which I think you guys have seen before, but for our listeners, he's bright-eyed, constantly worried, and takes his job very seriously. He's in full uniform. He has a flashlight. He is like checking his phone, looking around, slightly annoyed, waiting for you guys a little longer than he anticipated. But he finally sees you and is just like, come on.
Sorry, Pete. The senior center's like a little farther away than we thought it was going to be.
Why did you go to the senior center?
We had to get this. Don't worry about it. Just let us in.
I'm not going to ask. He's going to bring you around to the back of the church bell tower. I'll read you a quick description of it. It is a stone church built in the 1800s, no longer in active use. Its bell tower is looming over the town square. The steeple is cracked and battling creeping vines. The stairs up to the belfry creaks like they're ready to give way. So he's going to unlock the door. Is he just going to leave you, or is he going to go with you or stay with you?
I think Kitty's feeling a
Thanks,
little
Pete.
spooked.
Bye.
Oh, okay.
Like at the very least, he'd like stay
Like at the door?
posted. Yeah.
Outside.
What do you want, Kitty? He's your brother. What would you prefer? Him to go, come, stay here?
I think she wants him to like have her back. She always gets like a good like vibe check from the group. I don't know. Since we're not reading him into the supernatural side of things, then like she'll just be like, can you just make sure we get out of here okay?
I mean, yeah, I can come with you.
We're doing like girl stuff.
Yeah, like maybe just at the door.
Like, okay, I'm not going to ask. I made a promise.
Think about if you want to know the answer to that question, Peter.
I'm thinking of laundry done for me for a whole month.
Correctly
I'm gonna be
sorted
here.
by color.
If you hear 4 knocks, it's me and somebody is coming. It's a warning, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Solid, Deppy bro.
Okay, I'll be here. You guys inside. He's going to shut the door and he'll be like standing watch. Okay, you guys go up the stairs. As I previously mentioned, the stairs are very creaky. You enter into this room that is holding a large bell. There is a rope that goes like all the way down, and you can see that there is some sort of contraption and like extension to downstairs. So like somebody down there can pull it. What do you want to do in this room?
I'm going to pull out all of the containment spell stuff that Allison gave to us, however willingly. Sort of start like arranging that, like arrange all the little crystals in a circle, put the necklace in the center, and like we'll say we grabbed like a little like brass bowl that you could burn like sage in or something like that, and like put that in there with the other materials, and then kind of look around at everybody else like, you guys ready to do some magic? Also, do we need to ring the bell?
Instructions were kind of unclear.
So once we have all the the things are assembled as the binding ritual spell thing we had asked for, what were is it a chant? Is it a...
Yeah, how does a spell work?
I kind of think it would be fun to lean on, Agnes, what have you read in your books? What have they done with spells? I do want to point out, because as you guys are setting stuff up, I can imagine you guys like kind of looking around in this room, and you can hear like the creaking of this old building. You see that there are some scorch marks on the bell, and that if you touch the bell, it is warm to your touch and is pulsing lightly like a heartbeat.
Oh, that's totally normal.
Ooh.
I'm not a bell expert, but yeah, that doesn't seem
great.
Was she like burned here?
Oh yeah. Agnes is gonna like kind of deassemble her like Mothman wings from the costume, and has now created sort of a cloak for herself, like some sort of babushka, and like I don't think it is. I don't think it's in the spell or the book. It's just what Agnes like felt was right. I think the spell would be like a join hands around the outside of the spell circle and like repeat this chant together. So I think she's kind of like guiding the friends towards that.
I like that. I think that Agnes would use magic, and then I'm trying to see if I want one of you to help out.
I have a move that I think in the space would be the time to use it. It's called fake lore. So when you use facts, in quotations, facts learned from your work, I roll sharp. And so on a 10 plus, I pick 2, 7 to 9, pick 1. On a miss, pick 2, but 1 is true, 1 isn't. You won't find out until it really matters. And it's basically like, oh, like I worked on a vampire film and I know that blah, 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 blah. And so it's either you coincidentally expose a vulnerability of the monster, or you kept a useful prop and can make use of it now. You don't set yourself up to be attacked, or it works for the reason you say it should.
Yeah. Why don't you roll that? And I think depending on how well you roll will be, because I'm trying to think of this as like big magic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think that would play into the things that you need. I mean, you have like spell components, and it's before dawn, so you still like it's still in the time. It might take some time to cast, but yeah, let's see how you roll.
I rolled double 6s. I rolled a 12.
All those
perfect.
books paid off.
Plus 3 technically, so 15 if you're nasty.
And I think we are.
And I think we are.
Yes, we definitely are.
I want to know, what is this chant that Agnes has her friends repeat over and over again with her?
I'm so glad you asked. I think the outlines of the like spell itself were something like, as long as it rhymes, you'll have good times or something like that.
Goodness.
So she's going with, witch in the tower, we're locking your power. And they're just repeating that over and over to try to vest her into the little bowl.
I wanted to touch on Lou's participation in vampire movies. Can you roll your move there, or what was it?
So that was an example. There's no way Lou has been in any sort of... Lou does breakfast and snack commercials. So that was an example of how this would be used by an actual celebrity, by a film star.
Hey, you're an actual celebrity.
You're our celebrity.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think this for Lou is more of I rolled 9, which means I would get one of these. Whichever what it manifests as. Whether I was thinking maybe because we're doing this chanting thing, that something to like protect us, if that makes sense. That maybe Lou did like a commercial for Halloween Pop-Tarts, and so they did like a kitschy, we cast a spell, but like there was some of it, like it was kind of the set designer like looked up like some Wiccan stuff, and she's like, a circle of salt will be helpful, and we have the salt, so might as well do that. It might help with if she doesn't like what we're doing and protect us while we're doing this chant.
Yeah, Agnes has shared like, okay, this is the chant that we have to say. You guys are checking over the layout of everything from your knowledge, Lou, of being on this autumny, weirdly too Wiccan set of a Pop-Tart commercial.
It was like a pumpkin spice Pop-Tart. That's what's crazy about it.
The set designer did these like sigils and was like, I saw these in a book and they're supposed to protect you and also like open your mind. It's weird. Who was it? Was it Kitty or you that grabbed a handful of salt?
Kitty.
Okay. The two of you like draw these sigils that you remember on, like you took pictures on set, and I was like, oh my god, and like selfies, and you recreated.
If you zoom in behind the spookies and cream, like the whole thing, you can see it.
You recreated those symbols, whether they're true or not, just, extra layer of protection. And I remember you guys joined hands and you started repeating this chant.
Witch in the tower, we're locking your power.
So as you guys are speaking these words and you have this intent, Agnes had rolled 15?
Yeah, 15.
The wind outside of this church and then into this church, you can hear it and feel the air pressure change and the gust of wind with burning sage goes through all of these cracks. We see camera outside, Deputy Pete looking around kind of concerned. There is suddenly this twisting, ashy, but sparkling fog that comes in the middle of all of you within this circle and into this bowl with the necklace and the leaves that Fred grabbed and the pumpkin goo and the quartz crystals that used to be a white and translucent start to turn an unnatural red and orange. You hear a crying, not just from one voice, but multiple voices. Sisters crying out. And then all of a sudden everything is still and it's silent.
Do we think it worked?
What's that bell doing?
Yeah, I was about to say, I am staring at the bell.
The bell is hot, but as you watch it, a crack goes up it, but you see that it starts to cool in the late night air, and you can hear ringing, but getting quieter and quieter. Just the sounds of crying.
Hey, Alice. I'm sorry that people around here did you dirty like that. Like the farmers and they shouldn't have hurt you. And we're sorry that it did happen. And if it'll make you feel better, we'd love to tell people your story.
Your real story.
Your real story. But
I'll play you. And I'll try and do it so well. So elegant.
And her resume rocks.
She's a great actress.
Thank you guys.
But if it helps at all, I think this town has gotten a lot friendlier to girls who are maybe a little bit weird.
I mean, look at us.
I think we're super no, we're not. We're really weird.
I'm so normal. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, except for Fred. Fred's really normal.
Fred's normal as hell.
The most normal.
Just kidding. We know you know. But we do want to help you move on and move forward without ghost witching the whole town. So we're going to burn this now, and we're all going to be really cool about it. And with that, I'm going to light it on fire.
And it'd be sick if you could return the 4 people that are gone.
That would be so great.
That would be so sick.
So sick because Joyce, Roy knows their PIN number and she doesn't know it. So they are not going to be good otherwise.
And Harper and I aren't super serious, but we hook up sometimes, and that's just the part of the roster that I just can't lose right now.
Every other Wednesday is gonna suck otherwise.
Yeah.
And Farmer Wyatt, he's kind of my source for all of the gossip at the 4-H meetings.
I don't know any of these people, but they seem cool.
Doug, you know Doug.
Oh, that's right, I do know Doug.
You guys say these words into this quiet church, into this quiet steeple with this bell. The bell doesn't move, but it suddenly rings once, twice, 3 times, and onward to 12, and there's never a 13th toll. Outside, you hear, "Holy shit!" and Pete bangs 4 times on the door.
Stick my head out the side of the bell tower, knock out some boarded up window.
I want to Scooby-Doo stack all our heads on her head too. I want us all.
Yes, you guys peek out to see why Kitty's brother is panicking, and on the stage is a collapsed but waking up Harper, the Pumpkin Queen.
We did it. Secured.
That's a tricky dynamic to build up with someone naturally.
Yeah.
So
no, I hear you.
Yeah, no, that's super fair.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Guys, should we do more witchcraft? Just generally?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, I was kind of thinking we're low-key really good at witchcraft.
We are a coven now, right? I think that's the rules. We did a witch thing. We did a spell.
I wish I was wearing a better coven fit.
You have a hood now.
Yeah. Also, Mothman, totally witchy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And so the All Hallows Eve Festival comes to a weird close. It's hard to compete with the prior year of exploding pumpkins with fireworks and the disappearance of festival goers and the Pumpkin Queen. When asked about this strange disappearance of people, Sheriff Carter insists that the disappearance were just people getting lost in the festival chaos, getting lost in the corn maze. It happens every year that Farmer Dick and Martha go a little bit too extreme on the maze and people get lost in there. But until next year, they're considering maybe changing things up a little bit. And with that, I want to thank all of our guests for playing in this spooky game. And I want to quickly wish our listeners and everybody a wonderful and safe Halloween, or however you might be celebrating the spooky season. But before we completely close out, if we could get where we can follow you guys, where we can listen to the cool things or see the cool things that you're doing.
I mean, you know where I am. I'm here. You're listening to it.
You can find Lauren and I here at the Monsters Playbook.
My name again is Alex Garamoni, and you can find me on TikTok and Instagram as Board Games. Bored like I'm bored, board games like board games. It made a lot more sense when you read it than when you say it out loud. So just.
And I'm Jess Sparks. You can find me on Shrimp and Crits and on Really Just Blue Sky as Jess Sparks Notes.
And I am Tori. You can find me on the Give Me the Loot podcast on pretty much all the different social media ones, typically Instagram, at GMDLcast, and at me is, who am I? Am I an ooze on Instagram or are you an ooze? I thought I was clever doing I'm a news on Instagram and you are a news on Twitter when that was a thing. But now I just forget and I don't. You are a news. That's me.
We are all oozes.
Yep. We are all
We will
oozes,
ooze
yes.
together.
We're oozing.
Well, thank you again, guys, for playing. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And thank you, listeners, for listening.
Yeah.
Bye.
Happy Samhain.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Yo,
Samhain.
boom.
That's telltale sign of a shitter fairy, baby.
Oh, no.
And from inside, let me Google real quick.
Google a shitter fairy?
I don't want to know what you find.
No, me neither.
Guys, I can't wait for the fan art on this one. Go ahead and tag us all. Check the description.